thank you so much, Ben, for the 9 months in a row subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. We will start in a couple of minutes, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I accidentally pressed the button and now I am large on TV or on your screen. I don't know where you're watching this. Hello everybody, we're back. We're back from a 3-week break apparently. Didn't mean to take it for so long, but here we are. Here we are. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. We have a lot to talk about. There's a reason why it became like a true. What is true? It starts off good. There was a reason we have like a 3-week break instead of 1.5. Yeah. Hold up. Okay, but yeah, how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing alright. Like I said, there was a reason we had a 3-week break instead of 1.5 week, like we wanted to. Like it was quite a few weeks, basically. Live notification is for a reason. That's the 3 weeks were. And it's still a little bit yeah, as you can see, I don't have normally I would do a lot of makeup on, not a lot, but like enough that I like it. I still like my face right now, don't worry about that, but I don't have a lot of it right now because it's so freaking warm. My Dutch came out there. It's so freaking warm and the makeup would just melt off my face, so I only did my eyes for today. Plus I have like a red nose, like there's like something here feels burned to me. I don't know what's going on, but like really hurts. So I want to give my face a little bit of a rest so it can heal properly. That's why I don't want to put on any more makeup than I have to as well. So yeah, I'm okay, just waiting for some food. Ooh, what kind of food are you gonna have? And as you can see, we have stream avatars going on the bottom of the screen, which you can find on your mobile phone and on PC. When you're on your mobile phone, if you go to chat, okay, let me see. Okay, so when you're on your mobile phone, you will have like over here, you have like a +3, I believe, with an icon behind it. If you click on that, you see here stream closed caption, but you can scroll to it and then you can find stream avatars. As long as you're active in chat, you should be able to have your avatar in screen, and you can also adjust them accordingly. Like if you want to, you can have like a pink little fluff, you can have a green one, red one, a purple one, and as you can see, some people have a rainbow one like Vanna and Rose Blue and Isha. Those are for the ones that are subscribed, and they also have a golden crown. But yeah, all the other stuff you can buy with gems, and you can get gems by just watching the stream. Basically, you don't have to buy gems or whatever. No, you can get gems by watching my stream. You can watch it by like you get 1 gem per minute, so if you stay a whole hour you can already buy a couple of things. Let's see what else. I don't know if the boss is set up. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there are a couple of things that you can at least, and one of them is for sure the easiest way, just watch my stream. And you can get minutes, 1 gem per minute, so in 1 hour you can already have 60 gems, where you can already buy 1 or 2 accessories with. So by the end of the stream, we usually stream for 2 hours, so you can have like 120 gems. So you can buy a couple of things with that to decorate your avatar on your stream. So there we go. Yeah, the pride flags, so like the LGBTQ pride flag and the disability pride flag are free, because I don't want to have that behind a, well, not necessarily a paywall, but a gem wall, to keep to say it that way. So those are free for everybody. There are a couple of things that are just free for everybody, so you have a start, basically. Otherwise, all the other stuff is just it's costing gems, basically. But no real money is involved, so everything is free in that sense. Not so good. I'm so bad that we had to sell our tickets for André Rieu for this evening. Oh no, that's so sad to hear. I don't even have the energy to eat or drink. Oh, I hate that for you. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, poor fan indeed. I hope I can give you some entertainment tonight, have a little bit of chats and talks, and we're going to the Nether, so there's bound to be chaos being involved, and I hope I can give you some distraction from all the bad vibes that are going on. Isha is not feeling well either. And we're gonna talk about that a little bit later, because it's all part of the story of our 3 weeks from a break. Which doesn't feel much like a break, but we had a break anyway. Okay, let's hop into Minecraft, shall we?
Yes, we'll go into Minecraft and talk about our 3 play.
Exactly. Oh, I was like, where's my phone? But I just used it to show it. If you're on the PC and you want to know where the stream avatars extension is, you can also go to, you just go to my channel, just go to either info, I believe, or just chat. It's at least in the info panel area. There you can find the extension for the stream avatars. As long as you are active in chat, you don't have to be a follower or anything. As long as you are active in chat, you will have an avatar on screen. Once you are not active anymore, your avatar will despawn after a couple of minutes. But once you're active again, you'll spawn again on stream. So it doesn't really matter in that sense, like in that way. I need to go back to my stream deck. Okay, let's go. We're back in Minecraft. Here we go. Here we are, Isha. Oh, here's Isha, digitally with us.
Hi everyone.
Do you want to set up a voice chat group? Okay, let's do it. Not on a break. There you are. Oh, it's not working. Is that my fault or something else? Settings. Select speaker. No, this might be my fault. Okay. Can you say something again?
Say something again.
Yeah, I'm hearing you right now. So this one was on me. Okay, let's go. Shall we start with the Nether just right away?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Do you have golden boots or anything?
Right, let's be prepared.
I think we need to armor you up first. Okay, because I do have my stuff all going on right here. But you don't. Do you have the stuff? No? Can I help you with stuff? Okay. I will give you some golden boots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get to it. But yeah, we were on sort of a break. Oh, I was just throwing it at you. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, you're good. We went on a vacation. First of all, it was already really hard to find. Like, we wanted to go to Germany, but like bit more east of Germany. It was already hard to find a place for it because most of the hotels or Airbnbs and everything are not really wheelchair accessible. We kind of need it for Isha mostly. Also a bit for me, but mostly for Isha. So that was already like, no, we were not able to rent something in that part of Germany. So we decided to just rent to book a cabin in Center Parks in the north of the province Limburg, which is near the border of West Germany, basically. Northeast, southwest, yes, West Germany. So it was really close by. It was like 20 minutes from the German border, basically. Hello, Nix! Hello! Welcome, welcome! So yeah, so we booked one for 10 days over there. Just a simple comfort cottage. Was good enough for us, really. So we packed everything, we went there, and we got into the cottage. And I'm not going too much into details because I don't want to I can't talk about it so much. There's so many things happen, but then I can talk for hours. Although maybe it's a good thing, but you know, I need to think of my voice as well, you know. Isha, where you at?
I was getting ready. I'm ready now.
Somehow I didn't see your name tag in the house or in the
Weird.
storage. It was really weird. So yeah, we arrived at St. Parks. Heiderbos it was.
Is your backpack empty?
Is my backpack? No, not at all. No, not at all. So let's make sure.
Let's
that's
immediately
empty.
sleep then, because that's a problem.
Exactly. It's so beautiful. Look at it.
Alright.
Oh,
Don't you love the old?
I love it so much. Okay, I'm just gonna sleep on the floor in the storage room. Don't mind me. But yeah, why are you so loud? Why is Isha so loud? Let's see.
Am I loud?
Can you talk again?
I can talk again. I mean, I can talk a lot, so I will just keep talking.
Okay.
But apparently, I'm in all caps.
Okay. I think this is better.
Okay, so is this better, chat? Please tell me. Am I not loud anymore? Am I now in normal letters and not caps?
Yeah. Okay. Just let me know if Isha is better like this. If so, we'll leave it at it. Otherwise, I will just adjust it a little bit more. No, I am loud. I'm never loud. I am loud. A lot better though. Yeah. Okay. Are you sure the speakers are not loud? Like your speakers? Yeah, okay, let's get into the nether in the meanwhile. While I'm talking about Center Parks hideables, it's not a bad Center Parks at all. I really liked it. I didn't like the cottage that we were in. Like, Isha didn't like the cottage we were in either.
Okay, everyone else in chat, are you experiencing the Shiny as loud too? And also, am I still loud?
Okay, let's go. Okay,
Do you need food?
I have food.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, the teleport. Goodbye. I'm at the Bastion because I teleported. What are you gonna do? Gonna teleport to me? There you go. But yeah, I mean the park isn't bad by any means, but the cottage that we had was really bad. When we arrived at the cottage, it wasn't too bad at the start. Like, there were like a couple of things that we were like, okay, this could be better actually, but it wasn't like bad, you know? We weren't like immediately going like, we don't want to be here. So we just stayed, and it is in like a bit of a foresty foresty area indeed, and so we expected like a couple of spiders and maybe some other bugs like little beetles or a little bit of ants, because there's always ants when you go on a vacation and it's not a hotel. There's always ants for some reason. So yeah, we expected that, but what we did not expect is in the first week. You can hear Isha anymore. Well, Isha isn't really talking right now.
I wasn't talking, I was just letting the signing talk, but I am here.
Okay, I put you a little bit louder. But yeah, in the first week, what I didn't expect was me having to catch and remove like about 4 to 5 spiders a day. So we were there for like 5 days already, like 5 or 6 days, I believe. And pretty much every day I had to remove like 4 to 5 spiders. And it was, that alone was already like a task on its own. But I was like, okay, I guess. Because I was like, okay, whatever, you know. Then the second thing happened. We got an ant plague. Basically, there were a lot of ants walking around on the floor in our cottage.
Oh yeah, it was a plague. The exterminator said it's officially a plague.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if that's the word to say in English. But yeah, infestation is also called sometimes. Anyway, let me see. I need a new pickaxe. There we go. Anyway, there was like an ant plague, so like...
No, Vanna, this isn't just a South thing, it gets worse and worse, just hold on.
So we, like the first couple of days, there were just like 2 or 3 ants, and we were like, sure, okay, you know, whatever. Again, it's a foresty area. But then it turned like we saw about like 6 to 8 ants, and just got more and more, so we called the exterminator, basically, like the insect exterminator, and they came along and said, and they like put some kind of poisonous sting for ants there, like not one of those lure pills, I think was called, and he had some kind of tube with like a gooey thing in it, and that was also like some sort of poison that would like clear out the nest, because apparently we had a nest inside the cottage, not outside the cottage of the door, no, literally inside of the cottage.
Yeah, they didn't come. We didn't have a nest outside and they found their way in or something. No, the nest itself was inside the cottage, under the mat.
Like, really? Like, come on, inside the cottage? Like, it was in the hallway, but like we had like the hallway, and then there was the door to the living room, and it was like in the corner of the door to the living room, basically. But that was already weird. Like, okay, why? So we had spiders, and now we have ants. Okay. So the next thing,
Take a shower.
Yeah, the next thing, we wanted to take a shower, so we went to the shower, and well, first of all, the floor of the shower, so not the floor itself, but the floor of the shower was really slippery when it was wet. There were no...
Yeah, I didn't dare go in there in the first place. I was like, I'm gonna slip to the floor because I am way too unstable on my feet for that one.
Exactly. So there were no anti-slip buns or mat or anything. It was just one slippery, smooth floor. But that was already a big no-no. That was already like, oh my god, really? Do we really have to? So I was the only one who showered that day, and Isha showered later while swimming. We will get there in a minute as well.
Yeah, but then the shower itself.
Yeah. So that was a thing, but Isha went into it as well, but quickly just didn't go because of the slippery Oh, slippery floor, but also in the grouts of the wall, the tiled wall, there was mold. There was just black mold. So that was also a thing that we did not want to deal with. So that happened as well. So slippery floor and black mold in the shower. Great, awesome. Okay, we thought, you know what, we're going to swim anyway during this vacation. Let's just have a shampoo shower, like a full body shower over there, you know? That's fine, we can do it then. Okay, so now we have 3 things, alright? Spiders, the ants, and the shower.
And the walls, have you done?
No, I haven't. So we had those 3. Then another thing that we noticed in our cottage were just the walls of the cottage itself. There were a couple of just dead. This is gonna sound gross. I'm really sorry, but I'm sorry. This is gonna sound gross. 3, 2, 1. There were dead bugs on the walls. Like there was just a couple of dead spiders, other dead stuff in there. Like it was horrible. So that was already like, just one more thing, and we're gonna complain. Well, that one thing came because on the 5th day, fourth day. On the 4th day, we were just sitting in the evening. We were just sitting on the couch, and suddenly Isha was like, "Hold on, I thought I saw something." I was like, oh, it must be my foot, because at that time when Isha said it, I was moving my foot like a little bit like this, you know? So I thought maybe Isha saw my foot just moving about. But then, I kept my foot still, and Isha saw it again, and I saw it as well this time. There was a freaking mouse in our cottage. A mouse in our cottage. Like, come on. So that was really the last thing that threw us over the edge, basically. The next day we were going to the reception and we were like, guys, I'm gonna complain right now. I have a complaint because we only have 10 days over here. Like we're already on our 6th day at that point, I believe. 5th or 6th day.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And we did not have a quiet day, a relaxing day for a while because of this, and this. So we have 5 things to show them, to tell them. And they were like, oh, that's not good. What would you like for in return, you know? So I said, well, I this one was a fun part, but also like, can you please let me speak before you react, okay? Because I said, well, we paid 1,400 euros for this vacation, you know, 1,400, so 1 4 2 zeros. And she immediately was like, what? I was like, no, don't worry, I'm not gonna ask the 1,400 back because we already made use of the services and everything. So, you know, so that's that. So I was like, don't worry. But I would like for at first I was like, I'd like to have a quarter of that money back, 350 euros, so we can go maybe to a hotel or something and take our rest over there. And then she was like, I can't give you that without the approval of my manager, so I'm going to get my manager. So she did. We waited, we sat down and we waited. We got to talk to the manager, and Isha explained what was going on because I was stressed and frustrated, so I cried a bit and I couldn't really talk anymore. So Isha did the talking and explained what was going on and everything. And then the manager asked, okay, but what were you looking for in your vacation? What are you missing right now? And Isha was like, just the rest, you know, just the relaxation, the calm, just vacation basically. And he was like, oh, but we can arrange that. We can arrange that. So he offered us, which was really nice, he offered us a premium cottage. So we had a comfort cottage that is the cheapest price you can get at the center parks, I believe, from the cottages at least. So we had an upgrade to a premium cottage, And he said, and I will give you 3 extra days so you can still have your peace and quiet, basically. So Ish and I looked at each other and we were like, yeah, we think that sounds good, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, okay. So that was a deal. He was like, okay, I can give you one of the cottages. Do you want to have a look first? And we were like, yes, please. Because if that was just as bad as the comfort cottage, you know, despite calling it premium, we were not going there. Or if because it was in a hilly, foresty place, some cottages were, the path to the cottages were really steep. So if it was a cottage with a steep path leading up to it, we couldn't be there either, you know, because of the disabilities that we have, especially Isha. So we really wanted to check it out. So we went to check it out. We found 5 spiders in the cottage and 1 dead fly on the floor. But everything else was fine, was good. We were happy with that. So we went back to the manager and we said, yo, listen, like, not in these exact words, don't worry.
we were being very respectful, like, hey, thank you for the opportunity, we checked it out. We were very, very, very respectful.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine me saying that or us saying that? Like, yo, listen. That would be so weird. But yeah. But basically we were like, hey, we had a look at it and we don't mind having this cottage. If you're able to get rid of the 5 spiders and the dead flies.
They renovated last year? What?
And if someone can help us move from one cottage to the other, because Isha was in a flare-up, so they couldn't help me pack everything up and put it in the car. So the manager was like, oh yeah, that's fine, we can I keep making up words. But yeah, no worry, that's fine, we can help you with that. So yeah, how do you say it in English? Like, zo gezegd, zo gedaan?
So as agreed upon, they went and did that.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the thing. So they did that. They helped us out with packing and moving it to the different to the other cottage that was offered to us. And from there on, we had a good time. The cottage was great. The second one, barely any bugs in the house. So, like, I'm expecting a couple of bugs, and I don't mind a couple of bugs. But the way the many bugs that were there in the first cottage was just way too much. Even the person who came and set the mouse traps for the mouse said, like, no, we explained him everything, and even he said, no, even for the environment that we're in right now, it is a lot what you guys have to deal with the spiders and everything. So we were like, cool, okay, so even an expert on this is saying, no, you really have bad luck with this shit, with all this stuff. So we were like, okay, got it. So it wasn't just us. How did you not call for the cottage earlier? Isha says we didn't find all the issues on one day. Yeah, every day we found a new thing to deal with until we were fully done with constantly dealing with that. Exactly. Like we said, like, we are used to having bugs and everything, especially because we grew up going camping with a caravan and a tent. We've done that quite a lot, so we're quite used to it. But when you're in a cottage, paying a 1,400 euros instead of 200 for a tent and a caravan, you know, or 500, I expect a lot less bugs in my house. Especially the mouse. The mouse to me was the worst one. Like,
The dead spiders on the wall were the worst one for me, because oh my gosh, just to the cleaner should have just cleaned that. It wasn't just one or two, just the walls were full of that. They could have just seen that and cleaned that. That was awful.
Yeah, that was really awful. I still didn't clean my backpack. I don't know why. Why? I'm such an idiot. I still have stuff in my backpack.
Do a nicer self-talk.
Anyway. Well, so far my inventory is not full yet, so I'm still good. But yeah, that was our week, like 1 week of like first week of the vacation.
Yep.
Which was quite stressful, as you can tell. But we also did some fun stuff. We went swimming, of course. Aquamundo is always really good to be there. They have a really nice swimming pool. There was a swimming pool where you can watch fish swim. It's really cool. So there's like a swimming pool, like beautifully themed and everything. And then if you go dive on the water behind the glass, there's like an aquarium with fish in it. Like not a lot of fish, but quite a few fishes. You can find like the clownfish and like all kinds of fish that you also see in Finding Nemo. There was in the middle of it, there was a bigger aquarium with bigger fish that were like moonfish and a carper or carper-like fish, was it? So that was really fun. That was really cool. I haven't seen that before in a swimming pool, so that was cool. So we did that. We also went to Movie Park Germany because Isha really wanted me to go to Movie Park Germany with me. And I've never been there, so I wanted to go to Movie Park Germany as well. Which was, it was fun. We didn't do a lot of rides, to be fair, because they were not really disability friendly, to be really fair. It's mostly curated to young teens, like kids, young teens.
Able-bodied tweens.
Able-bodied, exactly. So the rides were all like, yeah, how do you say that? Like, I don't want this. I almost fell into lava. That's not good. But yeah, so like the car rides were curated to that as well, and most young kids and teenagers are quite thin, you know, and me and Isha are not that thin. We're pretty big people, you know. So I couldn't get into Iron Claw, for example, which was a roller coaster I really wanted to get into. Other rides were small, no fun as well. What else?
Children are mean when you're fat and in a mobility scooter.
Yeah, apparently if you're fat and you can get into, and you're going to Movie Park Germany and go into the Jimmy Neutron roller coaster, you're rich.
You are a rich fat American.
Apparently. It's so weird. You know, we hate design, but lurking because I'm also streaming right now, but might be done soon to watch your stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Have fun streaming. Hope to see you soon. Thank you. But yeah, that was one of those kiddos said that to Isha. It was really like, where do you get the audacity to say
but that's
such
like,
things?
yeah, not. It wasn't in a positive way, like, ooh, you might be rich. It was more like, look at those bad people. I don't want to, like, I don't really want to repeat what he said because it's really fatphobic. But he was like really like being mean about it.
I was really mean about it, yeah. Just a kid, like 11 years old or something. We said makes you rich, right? Well, you know, in a way you can say that we were richer than those kids.
I mean, you know.
I mean, that's the only good thing, you know? But yeah, they were quite rude. I really wanted to go into a couple of more rides that were in Movie Park Germany, but they either had what do you call it? Flashing lights, and I have epilepsy, so I rather don't take the risk and go into rides with flashing lights, you know. So I had to like how do you say? I keep forgetting words today. Voorbij laten gaan. Voorbij laten gaan. Yeah, pass on the rides, basically, indeed. Okay, I feel like I've been mining quite a lot of Blackstone already. We barely made a hole. Like seriously, what is this? So yeah, so there were a couple of rides I couldn't get into because of that. And for other rides, I didn't dare anymore because of the size restriction, basically. So I was like, no mind. But we had some good food there. Isha bought a really lovely plushie over there, which was so cute. Okay, then.
It got a little bit lost in transit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's over here. Do you want to show it or want me to show it? Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have a pillow around my neck. We will explain why later in the stream. So this will be explained later. But here's my plushie. So it's a strawberry shortcake. It's a lovely little smiley. I know, right? It's so cute. So I love it so much. It's so cute. It's like,
and it's so plushy, so soft.
yeah. Like, it's so cute.
So you're just completely happy with that one.
and you got a nice one as well. Well, not
Do
from,
I?
Well, not from the. It's not from Movie Park Germany, but you got a really nice food plushie thingy as well.
Oh yeah, I already showed that one though.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It is really cute. But yeah, and I bought myself like, well, not for myself alone, but like a whole bag of candy basically that I shared with Isha, which is always good as well. And they have really nice, like noodles with chicken and vegetables, and a really good sauce. That was really good as well. I'm choking on my saliva. Ugh. So yeah, that was like the story with Movie Park Germany. I do have to say though, like, it was quite warm as well. But you know, the vibes were nice. We saw SpongeBob and Patrick. The Paw Patrol members.
You know, if anyone is wondering if Movie Park Germany is worded as an adult with disabilities, yeah, no, not really. The only good thing is that if you can prove your disabilities, they do ask for proof. If you can prove your disabilities, they let you in for free, and if you have a support worker, they can get in for a discount for just that was 30 euros, right?
Yeah, I was in for 30 euros because
Yes.
I was sure.
Yeah, so because of that, it was
Coach
like
and
me for free, the signy 30 euros. So 2 people in for just 30 euros is not bad at all. So in that sense, like if you're fine with just having a bit of good vibes and not having to do a lot, but for 30 euros for 2 people, then it might be worth it. If that's not enough for you, which I understand it wouldn't have been for us. Like we were like, oh well, we had a nice time, but we definitely won't be
Can I
coming
interrupt
back.
you for a bit?
Yeah.
I want you to sit down, though.
Yeah. Okay. But I just wanted to let people know that, like, okay.
I know, but you can talk through voice chat.
Okay, so it's basically.
But I want you to be good with your neck. I'm worried about it. That's all, okay?
Okay,
Sorry.
so it's basically like not really worth it. So there, the good thing is you can get in for free as a disabled person if you can prove it. But besides, like, I don't know, don't go out of your way for it as an adult. If you have children who are tweens, or you are someone who is a tween, then yes, this is worth it. This is a fun place. Especially if you are able-bodied and not fat. So yeah, no, for a lot of people it's not worth it.
Exactly. So yeah, that was our experience at Movie Park Germany and our review, if you were wondering. So we did that as well. So we had swimming, Movie Park Germany, and while we were driving to Movie Park Germany, on the way there, we saw this really cool. This is gonna sound a little bit nerdy maybe, but I loved it, and Isha loved it. We all both loved it. But we saw like this big giant steel factories, like coal factories made from steel. And it was so cool. So we decided to look up what it is and if we could get to it, and we could. Like, it wasn't, it's not like something you can just go to as a tourist, because it's a coal factory that is still in use to this day, basically. Is this still Blackstone? Oh yeah, it is. But it looked so cool. I'm gonna see if I can maybe show some pictures of it. Let's see. Pictures, factory. Type and let's see. I need to JPG. Okay, let's see. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Like, it was so nice. It was so good. Like, look at this. You know, I don't know if anyone is interested in it, but they were so big, so gorgeous, and they have made us inspired and gave us idea for the steampunk SSP that we're working on with Minecraft. So yeah, we took a lot of pictures, and so Isha and I were overjoyed seeing this and having like this smoke coming off of it, because it was turned on and everything. So this is a factory that takes care of all the heating in the city and surroundings and all those kind of stuff. It is so cool. Like, love this. Like, those big pipes. I don't like the pollution that comes with it though, but I do like the aesthetic. Because the pollution is bad with this one. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we don't want to say that we like the existence of coal mines. We just want to say it is there. It was order.
I don't hear you anymore.
Oh, sorry. So we're not saying that we like the existence of coal mines. We're only saying that as it is there, it was cool to see. That's all we're saying.
Exactly. Like, this is one of the pictures and buildings that we take a lot of inspiration of. This is one of the buildings that we want to try to not so much recreate, but have a build based on this one and inspired on this one, because this one is really cool. Let's see what else. Like, these domes, it's so cool. I am like nerding out over here, and I'm not using nerding as in a negative way, but in a positive way. I love this. I love these kind of pictures as well. Like these pipes, like, oh my gosh. I could have stand here for hours. Isha had to pretty much drag me away.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we need to go because it's almost evening and we need to have dinner. But it was so cool. Look at that in the middle. Like that. Wow. Druckluft. That's what it was in Germany. It was so cool. Look at those green pipes. Like, you know, you can imagine like having the oxidized copper in Minecraft. We can make those kind of pipe networks as well. That was so cool. I'm gonna see if I can. This is one of my favorite pictures. Yeah, we have fire over here because they were burning stuff. Let's see. Something else. Some things are just really dark. Look at that green piping. You can see the heat in this one. Oh, it was also really cool. That wheel in the middle, so cool. Is that still in use or abandoned? This one is still in use. This is in Duisburg. I think Deutsch in German, because they can say the U. Duisburg. 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 Duisburg.
Oh, Ollie, I really don't know. Sorry, German.
I will write it in chat. There you go. That's the place where it was, and it is so cool. Oh yeah, there was like a little train passing by with all the coal in it, which was really cool as well.
They actually honked at us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and a lot
Like
of
not because we were in the way, but like as a greeting.
Exactly. Like I also made like a lot of detailed pictures, so for what do you call it? For inspiration. But yeah, that was so that was a lot of fun seeing that factory, getting some inspiration, some ideas on how we can do things, like, you know, have references. As we want to build like a big giant factory as well, you know. That one I've been to, the one they used to film the Hunger Games at. Nice. That is so cool. Did they film? I don't know where they filmed that with the Hunger Games. Did they film in Germany? Cause I don't know, literally. Do we have some chest in this bastion still though? Because I don't think we ever explored it properly. Did we, Isha?
No, I don't think we did.
I can hear grunts of victory.
Oh no!
That was a one-shot kill. That was literally a one-shot kill.
Yeah.
A prickling brute sent to do that.
I was just coming up the stairs and it was like chop. Like, really? Come on, man. You felt that you were ready for the pigs. Oh, they filmed in Germany? Nice. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was, I believe, pretty much the last big thing that we did. During our vacation? Did I miss something? I mean, we've been to the restaurants as well. Like, as the last... On our last day, I didn't want to, like,
make more dish.
Yeah, I didn't want to make more dinner and more dishes to us before we had to leave, so we just... Ah! This time it wasn't damn.
Are you good?
I was being attacked by a ghost.
Oh no!
Yep. And for a second I thought it was a alert thingy. Like...
Reverse jump scare. It's like, oh, it's an alert. Oh no, wait, it's real.
No, it's real. Isn't it like, is it easy to set that up? Let's see.
You know what? When we felt we weren't ready, for the pigs, I think we were right.
I'm sorry. I got distracted by a blaze.
No, not really.
I got distracted by a blaze sent
Yeah,
by
no,
chat.
Yeah, so that's why not really.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I'm back.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to end up at the root again. So let's be safe and go back down again. I've lost Isha out of my sight completely. I really don't know where Isha is right now.
I am so close that I see your name above me.
Oh, hey, hello.
Hi.
Go all the way down here.
Yeah, I mind a lot here. See, it's all open.
Oh my gosh, Isha. Can I tag along?
Yep.
Nice. Oh yeah, right. For anyone interested, I started a Patreon. So you can find the link in my info panels if you want to. It's starting at €1. The first tier is €1 if you want to. There's not a lot yet over there. It really depends on how well it's going. If you want to. You can also support me on Patreon if you don't want to subscribe on Twitch. Basically. Is all I'm saying. I love how Isha is like methodically chopping things down and I'm just going everywhere except methodically. You know? I'm just like going everywhere. My mining does not make any sense.
As long as it gives us blackstone, it's fine.
Like, I have quite a lot already. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 sticks. You're gonna have way more.
I have almost 16 stacks.
Oh my god, see? See? But I died one time, so...
Yeah.
And I've been showing pictures, so...
Yeah, you've been leading a stream, it's all fine.
I'm getting distracted. And Rose Blue says, this is ADHD versus autism.
Yes.
Which is true. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so... Those were the big things that we did. So, okay, so on the last day, I didn't want to make some more dishes before we leave the cottage. So we decided to go to restaurants at the park itself. And we went to... There. We're in the nether! We're in the nether! There are no creepers in the nether!
Let's go, Chad.
I'm so happy to be back. I missed you guys. I missed you. I really did, though. I really
We
did.
actually did. We're not even just saying that. We were like on vacation, like, you know what? The one thing we're missing is streaming.
Exactly. For real. Going back to where I was in my story. We were going to a restaurant, so there was like a pancake restaurant, and there is Fuego, which is our favorite restaurant in the Center Park. And Fuego always have these nice, delicious spare ribs.
Yeah, it's a
And
really
then-
great grill restaurant.
It's so good. It's so good. Like, I have pictures of the food. Such a good restaurant. If you ever go to a center parks, go to Fuego. It's so good. Okay, so this was our like. Let's see. So this was our appetizer, basically, like our first. Is that our appetizer? Voorgerecht? Appetizer? Yeah, this is our appetizer, which is a.
Appetizer or starter?
Or starter. It's a starter. It's like a chicken soup, which was really good with some chicken, of course. And there was we already ate it, but there were also like little chips, which was really nice. Didn't see it. No. So we had, and this is chicken, just your regular chicken, which was really nice. And then we have, yeah, like then we have the spare ribs. It's so good. It's so good. And there's like some vegetables, and they had red rice, but I already ate it at this point. And of course fries, which was like, it's not my favorite. I don't like potato products at all, except for like really thin sliced French fries or McDonald's fries, and chips, crisps. You know, like Cheetos and everything. Those are the only potato products that I will eat. Otherwise, I won't eat it. But yeah, but the spare ribs, they're so good. And we also went to, for lunch, we went to a pancake restaurant, which was also really good. Like, I had this stroopwafel pancake, stroopwafel pancake with caramel ice cream. That was so good as well. Like, it was, oh goodness, yummy. And Isha had a really nice strawberry, with a strawberry sauce and whipped cream, which was also really good. So we had a really nice food day on the last day of our vacation, basically. Whatever.
Hey, so in the chat they're telling us not to go to London if
I was just about to read it.
Yeah, well, at least they're saying like not to go to London if we want a good experience. But like, what would you recommend us to go? Where would you recommend us to go to if we want a good experience? Because we're kind of out of ideas for the upcoming years.
Exactly. Oh, flippers. I didn't turn back. There we go. I don't know. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the food was really good. The food was really good. So we really enjoyed that for our last day. And then it was time to pack the suitcases, the bags and everything. And that's where it went wrong with Isha. I felt so bad for Isha. The whole vacation was like, the start of the vacation wasn't already so good. Then we finally had some good days, and then the last day, the next thing happened. We were packing. Isha wanted to sit down.
Don't forget the content warning.
Well, eventually, I'm just gonna talk about what happened in the. But it's for now. All the stuff will come later. But yeah, poor Isha wanted to take a rest from packing and sat down on the couch a little bit too hard, unfortunately. And they sat down, went back, and hit their back of the head really hard against the wall. It was so hard, right, Isha?
It sucked so much, and I at that moment in time I just thought I had a little concussion, just a small concussion, and I was like, oh well, the feeling sucks, but it will go away, I'll be fine, you know, like it's not a big concussion, just a small one, I'll be fine. That's what I thought at that moment.
Exactly. So I said to Isha, you know, take your rest and go and sit down. I will do the rest. I had a pretty good energy day that day, so I was fine doing the last stuff on my own. Right, Isha?
Yeah.
So I told Isha, go and sit down and everything. So that's what we did. Packed everything up as far as we could pack. And next thing we know, Isha's head started to hurt, neck started to hurt a bit more. You took some paracetamol, I believe.
Yeah.
And then you went to bed. And then we slept. And then the next day, it was still not over, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's when I was like, and even it seemed a little bit worse, and I was like, am I okay?
Exactly. Okay, so from here on out, I am going to put like a content warning on screen because we're going into some medical stuff because of this, what happened. So if you don't want to hear about it, about the medical stuff, it's best to mute my stream for now. You can
It also involves medical gaslighting, just so you know.
Exactly. As long as the content warning is on screen, we are talking about the whole medical stuff. Once it's done, once it's gone, we are done talking about it, and you can unmute us if you want to.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily need to jump out of screen if you don't want to hear it. You can just mute us and you will see in screen when it's done.
Exactly. So here we go. We are going to talk about the medical stuff, so here's your warning. So yeah, that's what we did. Well, Isha was, I think Isha is going to do the most talking here though, because you know most of it, I think. I think that you're gonna talk about it the most because it happened to you and you know how you felt and everything.
You maybe want to talk about it and I will fill in if there's anything, because it's also very emotionally charged for me, actually.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so Isha still had a headache, neck pain and dizziness, haziness, fog, brain fog, and everything. So I told Isha, like, listen, I'm gonna pack it all in and we're just going home, okay? Because we weren't sure yet if we were going to do something else. But yeah, the only thing that we did after still was going to the Lidl because we wanted to get some German food that we always like. So that's what we did, at least. Oh, don't die, Isha! We can't have you die in here. I can't give you water, though. Oh, no! Oh, okay. All minute silence for Isha.
Yeah.
That was not a minute! But yeah, so we went to the Lidl, got some last stuff before we went back to home. Then we went back home. Oh, someone clipped that. Bob, you can clip it too, you know? But yeah, we went back home and it just got worse and worse for Isha, basically. So the only thing is I'm gonna pull up my calendar because I have no idea what happened when. Yeah, so we came back on a Thursday. We hit your head on Thursday morning. We went back Thursday afternoon. And then Friday, I got my bed delivered. You were still very ill. Then like a couple of days went by. And on Tuesday, I believe. Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday morning, very early.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like. Oh, see, this is where I can't remember it.
That's why I'm saying I will fill in. I just don't want to tell about everything in detail.
No, but okay, so it was on Monday, on on Tuesday night, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Monday and Tuesday night, Isha suddenly had a major pain and cramp in the neck that led to a major headache. What did you wanna share, Nix? Like, they had a major neck pain and headache. The dizziness was still there and everything. So we already knew that Isha was a little bit concussed.
Yeah, but we were like, this is more than just a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna find that out another time. Yeah, so we already knew Isha was a little bit concussed on the day itself when it happened. But we thought, I'll put in Discord instead, thank you. But we thought, you know, it's just like a minor head injury. So it will... Oh, shoot, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry.
You good?
I'm good
Oh,
now. Yeah.
you couldn't have known, that's fine.
I sort of could have known. But it's okay.
Technically, I'm carving out a nice place, but you didn't know that was the intention.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we already knew Isha was a little bit concussed from that head injury against the wall, but apparently it was a little bit worse than we thought. So Isha woke up in pain on Tuesday morning, basically, and we called the physical therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we first called the physical therapist, the physiotherapy, but they couldn't help us because no one was available that same day. So they only could book us in the next day. But we already had an appointment booked with our
own manual physical therapist.
Exactly. So we were like, well, then never mind. We will go to the physical therapist tomorrow, when we already had the appointment. But they also advised to at least call the GP. So that's what we did, and we explained what happened and what's going on at the moment. They were like, okay, we're gonna send a GP over to your house. So we were like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine, that's good. Okay, so they came, like it was a female GP. She's really nice. We had her before. Not again, Isha! I can't help you! Not again! Isha, don't die,
It's less bad now.
Isha, are you gonna live? Are you gonna die? Oh, you lived! You get to tell the tale that we already been telling. But yeah, so the GP came by and checked out Isha on everything, and she was like, yeah, I think
She said, I think it's a huge muscle spasm from the head injury that you sustained. But to be sure, it would be good to get some imaging done with an X-ray.
Exactly. So we went and done that. We went to the hospital, and Isha got an X-ray image at first, and we were waiting for the results of that one. And at some point they came back with the results, and they were like, we want you to have a CT scan as well. So we were like, hold on, what's going on? Because we didn't think there was something bad like that. We thought it was just a muscle cramp, right, Isha?
Yeah.
And suddenly we needed to, but Isha needed to have a CT scan. Usually they only do that if they find something questionable on your regular X-ray, basically. So we were like, okay. So Isha went and done a CT scan, waited for the results again. Luckily, fortunately, Isha didn't break
It's
anything.
just it's just lava under here. I just want you to know, like I can't even put anything on here.
Oh, yeah, it's on a lava lake. Okay, that makes sense.
So don't go any lower than this line.
Okay, will do. So yeah, we got the results back of the CT scan of the CT imaging, and basically they said we couldn't find anything. The only thing that they found on the X-ray imaging was a little bit of arthrosis in your neck, in the middle of your neck, right?
Yeah.
Like right there. That's the only thing
Yes.
that they found. So nothing was broken, nothing was shifted or anything, so that was good news.
Like, it's good to know that there's arthrosis there for the future, but that's not what was causing this.
No, exactly. So that was a good thing. So we did that. We went home. The next day we had the appointment with the physical therapist. That was already there, that appointment. And the physical therapist had a look at it and was like, yeah, you got a whiplash from that injury, from that, from your head bumping against the wall. You just have a whiplash. Let's put it that way. So luckily it was just a whiplash. It's really bad, but because it sucks having a whiplash. But yeah, we're just lucky it's just that.
Yeah, as far as head injuries go, that is on the better side.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, cool. The physical therapist massaged it a bit more, so Isha could move their neck a little bit more and better. So that went very well. So that was nice. And so we went back home.
Also, do you want to talk about what they said about me being a risk?
Oh yeah. I think it's a little bit funny. And I know
It kind of is.
It kind of is. And I know Isha is laughing about it a little bit too. Because Isha was telling how many times they bumped their head against something in a year.
Yeah, don't worry, I think it's funny as hell.
Yeah. And the physical therapist was like, Isha, do you know that that's not normal? Do you know that hitting your head that many times in a year makes you a head risk? Like a head, what was it again?
A head injury risk.
A head injury risk. And we were like, Isha, are you okay?
She was so concerned about me. She was like, why are you hitting your head that many times in the first place? What is going on with you? And I was like, I don't know.
Because we also, moments before, we also figured out that Isha is like a fall risk as well.
Yes, apparently. So if anyone doesn't know, if you fall an average of 2 or more times a year, then you're considered a fall risk. I didn't know that.
So that was kind of funny because Isha and I always joked about Isha that we just have to wrap them in bubble wrap, have one of those blow up balls, you know? They have to walk in that so they won't get injured all that much, and we were always joking about it. But at this point, you know,
It's starting to get less of a joke, more of reality.
so that was kind of funny. I can just imagine Isha just walking downtown, in the city, in one of those hamster balls. That would be so funny. I think we have quite enough Blackstone for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we go back to the portal?
Yeah, sure. Do you know where to go?
Yeah, because I, for once, and some other people are smart, and make beacons, teleports.
Right, yeah, it couldn't be me. Couldn't be. No. Uh-huh.
I see you there.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. sense of how far things are away from me ain't working. Yeah, so like, I don't know if you remember, like, but we mentioned before that Isha has monovision, so one eye is working a lot less than the other. So Isha can't really see depth all that well. It's like a fake depth that their eyes are making. So sometimes things are closer than they expect it to be, or farther away than they expect it to be. This was one of those cases, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they weren't able to like measure how far it is due to a depth disability. Those kind of stuff, basically. That's why Isha is bumping into a lot of stuff.
Oh, Bobstacle, I learned about this just a few years ago. I didn't know this for the most of my life either. So, apparently, like, so I know that I have a lazy eye, I knew that. And when I was young, my lazy eye basically got sort of like trained out of me. It was a thing that they still sometimes do, but it is less common. But back then it was very common to do. And, so after that, I was really trained on like eye dexterity and stuff. And so a couple of years ago, I met an optometrist who said, like, wait a minute, can I do some tests with you? Because you're not allowed, well, not allowed, I mean, of course I'm allowed. You're not supposed to be able to see as well as you should with having a lazy eye. Can I do some tests? And so I was like, sure. So he did some tests. And basically he said, yeah, it's like I expected. The training that they did with you, they basically trained your brain to ignore the lazy eye. Which technically it still works, but your brain ignores any vision that comes in from that, making you only process the vision from the other eye. And then after that, they trained you to understand, like, how far away things are based on where they are compared to other things. And so that's like a fake depth perception. It's not a real depth perception, which they call monovision. And he said, yeah, basically you lack depth perception because of the training that they did, which is why we don't advise that training anymore. Sometimes it still happens, but it's not like the first thing to go to anymore. And he said, basically, we're sorry. We basically hurt your depth perception. We're sorry for that.
So, yeah. So that's why Isha is like bumping into a lot of stuff because of that, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what the physical therapist said about bumping the head and being a head injury risk for Isha. And from there on out, yeah, we went back home. And this is another moment that I'm like, I can't really remember. So I believe it was the next day that we went to the A&E.
Yeah, I thought so.
So yeah, I think so as well.
My memory is a bit hazy as well. So because there was so much pain and stuff, I had bad sleep. But because I needed a lot of help from the Siny, there was bad sleep for the Siny as well. So our days, like we're sleeping in little increments, our days are kind of bleeding into each other, which is why we're not sure.
Exactly. I don't know. It was last Thursday, I believe it. I believe it was after we went to the hairdresser. So it was at least. It was, I believe, last Thursday. Suddenly, Isha started to turn a little bit yellow, like on the underside of the eyes, and a little bit on the arms and the hands as well. So this is again, I can't really remember because you came up with it. I was mostly asleep those times, so I can't remember.
No, I saw it when we stepped out of the car.
Right, and then I can't remember. I really can't remember.
Okay,
that
so
I was
yeah,
so tired. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we came back. Yeah, we did come back from the hairdresser and everything. We stepped out of the car, And that's when I saw myself in natural lighting, and like I saw my arms, and I was like, hold on, Designy, do my arms look yellow to you? And Designy was like, oh right, I don't know what to do with that, let's go inside. So we went inside in our house, and I checked the mirror, and that's where I checked my eyes, and I was like, that's not good, I'm actually yellow. So I said like, am I having liver failure or something? Like, I'm also not feeling good, but I thought like, it's just in general, and I did know it was getting worse, but I was thinking maybe I'm having a migraine or something. But now that I'm seeing being yellow, I'm not sure if this is okay. And so Designy and I were discussing like, yeah, should we maybe call the doctor or not? Is it bad enough? Because I'm not like bright yellow, I'm just a little bit yellow. Like, what do we do? And about 10 minutes passed, and suddenly I wasn't yellow anymore. But all my other symptoms did start getting worse. I felt really dizzy, really weak. I felt nauseous. I just barely could keep myself upright, and I was feeling so poorly. And I was like, okay, I'm not yellow anymore, but all my other symptoms are bad. And I'm not supposed to get worse, I'm supposed to get better. What is going on? So we looked up some information. Like we tried to find some official sources, credible medical sources for like information on when should you be worried about liver failure or stuff. And what we found is that like when the yellow goes away within such a short time, then the probability of having liver problems isn't that high. But if it's coupled with all of these issues next to it getting worse, then you should be checked out by a doctor just in case, to be sure that's not a liver problem, and also to be sure you're not bleeding on the brain. So we were like, crap, we really need to call a doctor, but it's like it was just after office hours. Like, we were just a few minutes past office hours. So we were like, oh crap, it's gonna have to be urgent care, isn't it? So I said, Designy, please, I am so bad at communicating with urgent care. Can you please call urgent care for me? Because
Yeah,
I cannot. Yeah, I wanted to ask you to do that, yeah.
So yeah, we talked. So we called the A&E, or at least the yeah, I think it's A&E, ER.
No, urgent care.
Urgent care. Sorry, I couldn't remember. So we called urgent care, and it was really weird because usually I talk for Isha on the phone to urgent care, and we never had any issues with that beforehand. But now suddenly they were like really awful about it. I don't know what else. But yeah, they were really awful about it because I was talking, advocating for Isha for so that they yeah, I wanted to explain them what was happening and everything. And sorry, it's getting darker and darker, and I can barely see what I'm doing. But yeah, basically, I was telling them, I was trying, let's put it that way, I was trying to tell them, like, hey, my sister hit their head last week, and this happened, but now we're having more symptoms, and we want to have a look at that. We want someone
We need a sleeping gun.
Yeah, we want someone to have a look at it. So can we speak to someone? Basically, we want to make some kind of appointment, basically. And the lady on the phone was so rude, in my opinion, and in Isha's opinion. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
and because she said like she only wanted to talk to Isha, and I was like, but Isha can't come to the phone right now because they're feeling awful at the moment. But they insisted on it. They really did not want to talk to me at all.
And like we know that they like need to hear you, but I did come to the phone saying like, yeah, no, my name is so and so, this is my address, these are my information, and I hereby give permission for Designy to speak for me. which is by law correct. Like, they can hear that I can talk, they can hear the way that I'm talking, that's all they need for an assessment, and I am allowed to have a proxy, basically. I'm allowed to tell someone, to have someone speak for me, as long as I give verbal permission. By law, that's correct. Like, this is a thing. It's like, if you need a support worker to talk for you, saying, hey, I give permission for the support worker to talk to me, is an access thing. So if they deny that, they're basically going against the disability law. So I did all the right things by law. She went against it.
Exactly. So they really just wanted to talk to Isha, and Isha was like, well, if they really have to, like, okay, I guess. And Isha was explaining them all the symptoms again, and suddenly the lady on the phone was like, no, I just want to talk about your whiplash. While we were telling her, like, the whiplash is not the entire problem, because we already been to the doctors for that. But we have like new symptoms, so can we talk about that? No, I want to talk about the whiplash symptoms that you have right now. So Isha went into a meltdown because they got confused, you know? No matter what level, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I was calling about the potential liver problems that I was having, and she just refused to talk about that. It was like, I don't care about that. I didn't get it, and I didn't know what to do, and she got so rude to me. She was like, oh my gosh, can you just listen to me? Can you just do the thing? Instead of explaining it to me, she got rude to me. And I just got a full-blown meltdown because I didn't know what to do. Like, should I stand up for myself? Should I listen? What is happening?
Exactly. So it was really frustrating and stressful. So Isha went into a full meltdown, went to the other room. I was like, hey, listen, Isha's just really stressed right now and in panic right now, so... is it okay if I talk? And the lady on the phone was like, no, I have to talk to her, And I was like, but she can't come on the phone right now because she's in total panic. By the way, I'm saying she at the moment because when it comes to the care system, we always say see her, but in general, it's they, them for Isha.
Yeah, it's just because we don't trust the care system with trans things.
Exactly. So that's the reason. But yeah, oh man. So that was the whole thing, and eventually I said to her, okay, listen, let me try and get Isha back on the phone again. And the lady kept on and says, no, just give the phone to her, And I was like, oh my gosh. Could you just shush? So I just lay her down on the bed, like I laid the phone down on the bed and went to Isha like, hey, listen, she really just wants to talk to you. I don't know what to do. Do you want to talk to her? And just explaining a bit what she said on the phone the whole time, because I was also like, since when am I not allowed to talk, to advocate for Isha, you know? And she was like, on the phone, she was like, it has always been like this. And I'm like, I've never had this problem before. This is new. This is something new. No, it's always been like this, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, whatever, lady. Eventually, I hear her talking on the phone again. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to get her before she hangs up. So I grabbed the phone, went back to Isha, and the lady on the phone was like, hey, Isha, can you hear me? And Isha was like, yeah, but still like in tears and everything. Eventually they had the conversation, and Isha could answer the questions, but it was so frustrating and stressful. And I really don't know, we really don't know why this was a whole issue and why it has changed all of a sudden. But yeah, in the end, they decided that they were going to talk to a GP on duty. And they said like, oh yeah, the GP on duty wants to see you just in case. So on that advice, we went to the hospital again. Luckily the GP was quite nice, right?
Yeah.
Like he was a decent guy. He actually checked Isha out for everything, and could really explain really well what was going on, and could explain everything Isha asked and
Yeah,
everything.
he
so-
said it was okay, but like not just that. He explained why. He was like, I checked this. I know that it's not this because I could see this with you. And I was like, great. It's not just no, but it's like this is why. This is what is going on. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. But if you would just hang up a callback and you get a different triage nurse, not necessarily. It really depends if who is there and with how many they are there. Because I tried to use that in the past, but it doesn't always work. So, but yeah, but you know so in the end, for Isha personally, like in the end, it was definitely a whiplash. They got a blood work form for any liver values. So we did that the next day. But yeah, it was just such a rude nurse. We hated it so much. And also at the hospital, we asked if we can like.
Yeah, the next day. During office hours the next day.
No. I mean when we went to urgent care, that we asked the lady behind the desk if we could give me permission to advocate for you.
Yeah, we wanted to sign a paper like here officially. I declare that the signee can advocate for me.
Exactly, but like seriously, they still didn't want to do that. They couldn't do that. Everything. So I have opinions on that. Let's put it that way. And Isha has opinions on that as well.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
It's not just opinion, it's law.
It's law. The next day, so we went back home with the notion that it's probably still just a whiplash, and we do have to do some blood work to see if the liver is okay. And with that notion, we went back home again. The next day, we went to the hospital again because Isha was going for blood work for the liver. I, in the meantime, had an appointment with my GP, which is the same as Isha's. Because my bowels are still not okay. I can finally have some meal salads, but every time I eat meal salads, like an hour later, it feels like I am having menstruational cramps. It's so bad. And then a minute after those cramps, I have to go to the bathroom very quickly. Otherwise it's just gonna hurt me a lot, and I'm going to have to do a number 2, you know. I was working on this. Let's see what else we have. Okay, I want this. Let's see what we can do with this. So I was like, we need to get to the bottom of this, you know. And I had a conversation with the GP, and he was like, oh, it's been 4 years ago that you've last checked your allergies on food and everything, so let's try again. I was like, are you for real? But you know, there were a couple of food allergies that I still wanted to check out as well. So I was like, fine, let's do it as quickly as possible. So a couple of days later, together with Isha, we went to the hospital again to get our blood work done. Let's see. There we go. And then, boop, boop. Let's go. And while we were there, we went to the information desk that they have there and asked the same things about giving permission to me to advocate for Isha and everything, but they pretty much had the same answer actually as the nurse the day before. So we were like, That's not okay. That's so not okay. Like, you really have to go official if you wanna do that for hospitals and everything, and that just sucks. Anyway, that's a whole like complicated detail thing, but in the end it was just like so frustrating to have to deal again with the care system for someone with a mental disability and everything, and just a care system not trying to cooperate with you. And you know, so that was a whole frustration and emotional stuff that happened. Besides that, Isha is having a whiplash, and they are healing, but it's slowly but steady healing. But yeah, that's why they have the neck pillow to give it some support. Sometimes some paracetamol.
Love yourself. Drink water and love yourself. Drink water and love yourself. Drink water and love yourself.
Thank you, I drank some too.
So yeah. So that's the whole spiel of our 3-week break. It was a lot. So we had that weird week of vacation with the cottage that was all dirty. Then we had one good week, and then we had a whole week of Isha and their concussion and whiplash and the fucked up care system. Basically.
Yep.
Ooh. And now we're back.
Woo.
We've been talking for almost 2 hours. And now we're back to the present day. Another thing why it is frustrating as well, because we are renovating our house, basically. Okay, so that's why I made you drink water. Yeah, you really needed it. Thank you, Bob. I think this looks good though. I think I'm going to up this though. Oh, I can't. But yeah, we're renovating our house because in a couple of weeks, Isha is finally Isha is getting their wheelchair. The power assisted wheelchair, alright, Isha?
Oh.
Hype. And you're so enthusiastic for it, right? You can't wait. You've been talking about it. Yeah, you've been talking about it the whole vacation, I know.
Wheelchair.
Because you had a wheelchair fitting.
Yes.
And went so well, didn't it?
Yeah, like they just instantly got the right thing. Basically, like needed some detail work, which they will be doing, but the setup was like instantly the right one.
Am I allowed to show some pictures, maybe?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, it's in a couple of weeks because the wheelchair was pretty good. We don't have an appointment yet, but...
Oh yes, we can remove the content warning.
Oh, right, yeah.
Thank you, Bobstacle.
Okay, so there we go. It went a bit quick because they don't have to like make a custom-made wheelchair for Isha.
Yeah, they already had like all the parts in storage. Basically, they just needed to put it together, and that's
exactly. Like, this is how it looks like right now, and it's a Quickie Helix 2 that Isha's going to get with the leg rest. The leg rests are able to go up, and the the backrest is also able to go back. I don't have pictures of it, unfortunately, but yeah, it can go backwards as well. So it was really nice. There are a couple of things that needs to be adjusted, just like Isha said, like the cushion, right?
Yeah.
The cushion is going to be,
I need a new seat cushion.
yeah. The chair is going to be a bit lower. The wheels are going to be a little bit more to the front, I believe.
Yeah, and it will be solid wheels instead of inflatable wheels.
Exactly. So that's our things, and Isha is getting the, oh, I forgot the name, the jumper as an assisted drive, as a
Motor
driver
assist.
assistant. Yeah, as a motor assist. And the fun part of it is Isha already, like most of you already know, like already tried that one out, so Isha's already familiar with it. And for me, it's also nice because there is like a push help. I don't know how to say it.
Push assist.
There's a push assist. It's getting late, okay? There's a push assist for the one pushing the chair. So if I have to push Isha in the chair because Isha can't roll themselves or whatever, there's like an electronic push assist on the handlebars that I can use, so I don't have to push it, but the power assist can push it for me. So which is really nice as well. That's going to take quite a load off my back, basically. Like the back pain is gonna be way less because of that, which is nice. And the mobility scooter will stay because for the long outings that we're gonna have, like the afterling or conventions, or maybe this time even just outings in cities or nature, I can use the mobility scooter because I can't walk for a whole afternoon, for example. I can't walk for 2 or 3 hours straight, so I'm gonna use the mobility scooter when Isha is having their wheelchair, so that's gonna be nice. I do have to say though, the nether was quite calm, relaxed almost. It wasn't that much of a chaos. So that was a little bit sad actually. I expected way more, Isha.
Yeah, it's not that good for content, to be honest.
Well, we did have my dad. And we had your
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is the story. That is the whole story of the 3-week break that we had. In general, we only had like, I think 5 days or 7 days of actual relaxation and peace. Because all the other times you had to deal with insects, with mice, with
Whiplash.
nurses, with a whiplash and a concussion and
Yeah, the chaos wasn't in the game, it was in our life.
oh my gosh, the chaos was in real life, for real. Oh, but we're back. Break, everything happened in those weeks. Yeah, exactly. Oh, now we're having a break. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Oh.
We need a break from our break, everyone.
We need a break from our break. And then we need another break from our break, you know? Oh no, I think I did it again, Isha.
What did you do?
I broke down a tree and did not get the saplings.
Oh,
Why am I like this?
is it a tree that we don't have a lot of saplings?
No, we do.
Oh, then you're
the
fine.
one of the fir trees.
Then you're fine.
Yeah, I guess. But I did do it again, though.
Be less hard on yourself.
No, I like being hard on myself. Yeah.
Give a better example to the chat.
No, I don't want to. Not
Nah.
after that vacation.
After that vacation, you need to do extra self-care.
I did a lot of self-care now.
Yeah.
Been sleeping my ass off. On my new bed, by the way.
Yeah, you got new
I
bed.
have a new bed, finally. Like, it's pretty much the same bed as that Isha has, but smaller. But yeah, oh, it's so good, people. It's so good. I'm finally having a good night's rest, my dudes. Well, as long as nothing is going on. As long as I don't have to get up at 4 AM because Isha. No. We love
As long as we don't have to do multiple hospital visits, that'd be great.
But for real. Okay, I have sugarcane. No, but in general, like, the bed is so good, you guys. I love it so much. We have an overflow. Okay, it's gonna go in here. I don't care. There we go. It's so good, the bed. No. But yeah, oh yeah, I was also talking about renovations. So we are renovating our rooms, especially the living room, because Isha is getting their wheelchair. With the fitting, a couple of weeks ago, we noticed that some places in the house needs to be changed, so Isha can get through the house in the wheelchair. So like things like cabinets that needs to be placed somewhere else, not behind the door, for example. We already had the idea of switching around our living room, so now we have like the couch over here and the cabinets over, like the cabinets and TV over here, and we're gonna switch that around basically, so that opens up more space as well. We still have like second-hand bookcases and tables and whatnot, and all like white cabinets. Like there's nothing wrong with the stuff that we have in that sense, because it was good enough for the function that it has, but it's not our style, you know what I mean? But we didn't really had the money back then to actually create our style, but now we do. So we are taking this opportunity. Let's see. So we're taking the opportunity to also just, you know, make it into style. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, so so we need some space for the wheelchair, so we need to move stuff anyway, and we decided if we're gonna move furniture and we now have the money to get new furniture, why not do both?
Exactly.
And that's why we're now gonna change the things to our personal style.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're busy with. And today, someone was going to pick up the bookcases that we have that we don't want anymore. But unfortunately, the car wasn't big enough. And they are coming. Hopefully, they're coming back tomorrow. They told me they would let me know. But hopefully, they're coming back tomorrow. With a bigger car or with a trailer or something where they can actually put the bookcase in. So that can get out of the living room, because it's taking up space and we don't want it anymore. So yeah, we're going to do all kinds of things different. But that's also stuff that we're working on. So we're busy. And in the meanwhile, I've been working really hard on all these avatar stuff as well. So yeah, right, Isha? We've been really busy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
I have helped some here and there. Like the days before my work came in, I helped a lot, and we also had help for. So we went. And then mostly, but then I was mostly trying.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because this is Tango's music.
yeah.
Which is so cool.
So everyone who doesn't know, Tango is a really cool Minecraft YouTuber, and he uses that music as his intro.
Exactly. Let's see. So I do think. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. If you want to see anything fun, Minecraft related, go and watch the live series. It is so funny and so cool, especially Korean's point of view, maybe Jem's point of view. It is so funny. Oh, Martin. Martin is so funny as well. If I would say two people, it's Martin and Korean.
So Martin's nickname is In the Little Woods.
Yeah. Oh, we can go. We can do this. Yeah, that's fine. This should be fine, right? Yeah, that looks good. That's the start of a roof. I see something in the distance. It's called Tanisha. Building. Hi, Isha. It was like you were like trying to hide in the cornfield over there.
I was trying to greet you, but it was hard between the corn.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, and we are also having like a new game that we want to play. You probably have seen it already with a couple of people, maybe. It's called Peak, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, but I hope our computers can do it, because even people with like really good computers are complaining about lag.
Well then.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I need to go to the back room. Okay, gonna be right back, everybody. There you go. we're back. I'm gonna sleep immediately. Let's put like a torch in here because it's really dark in my room. There we go. I started a single play with a few mods. It suits me more of a challenge without server and rank purposes. I can imagine, yeah. I do like me some modded Minecraft. An idea? Can you tell like what kind of mods you're using? Let's see. Ah! Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, I just jumped down, straight down, without looking. I was shifting and then I just jumped straight down. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Nice. Love it. Love that for me. Okay. Ah! I fell down again.
Are you good?
No, I keep falling down. Help.
Stop falling down.
Help.
You're like me in real life. You're like me in real life.
Please help.
How can I help?
I don't know, man. Make me stop falling, please.
Stop me.
On.
What's going
Oh,
on?
man. I keep on falling. I don't know, man.
Have you tried the shift button?
I did.
Did it not work for you?
No, it did not work for me at all. So sad.
You want to journal about it?
No, go away! You're a bad therapist.
Oh
Go
no!
away with your journaling.
Oh no!
What the heck? Okay, let's continue with the roof. Flies at home and furniture. Nice, nice. That's always good to have. Let's go continue the roof. It's gonna be high. I think it's gonna be high, but that's okay, I guess. We can do this. We can do this. We still need to have like names for our horses. Do you think chat will have some ideas?
Yes, I bet Chad is so creative. Chad, I bet you can help us.
Chat, chat. Do you have ideas for names for the horses? I'm sure you do.
Chad, help, Chad.
Chad! Chad! Horse the horsey! Oh my gosh. I thought you were creative. Oh. I know where to put it away, I guess. Just name it Chad? You do really fast, right? Yeah, that's true. Should we? Maybe we should. Should we call it Chad?
Yes.
Love the horses. We're just gonna call it Chad. And every time, we're gonna have a ride on Chad.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Yes. Yes. Let's do it.
Oh god, what are we doing?
No, we can do this. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
It is. Chad in all caps. Just name it. No, I'm gonna Chad the Chad.
You can also say it in French. Then it's just a cat.
Chat.
Chat.
Chat noir. No, chat maroon. Chat maroon. Okay. Chat. Chat. Are we the horse with the blonde manes or the horse with the black manes? Who do you want to be, chats? blonde or black-haired? Let me know.
Did the chat just become sudden?
Yeah. I'm watching Cowboy S&P. I'm a little bit affected by it. We're talking about horses, you know. So I'm gonna talk like this, you know. Are we going to be blonde or gonna be black? Blonde or black? Which one? Let's vote. Is there a poll starting? Because I can't see it.
No. Oh wait, yes, there.
Okay, so in chat you can find a poll. Let's see what we have. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's vote, people. If you're not voting, I will choose for you. And then you have no choice. Blonde or black horse are we going to be, chat? We have one whole vote. One whole vote. This one person has a lot of power. And it's gonna be the horse with the black mane. Okay,
This one person has found the power of voting, and because they are the only one who did, they have all the power.
Exactly. Isha?
Yeah.
Meet horse. Meet chat the chat. Meet chat the chat. Chat. Chat the chat. Chat. Chat the chat. Chat. I don't know.
Are you good? I think you broke.
Yeah. How do you pronounce this?
It's shout the chat.
Chat the chat? Chat. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Horse, come back. Come on. Don't be
Or
silly.
it's either shout the chat or it's chat the chat.
Chat the chat. Chat the chat. Chat.
Shout the chat.
Shot the shot the chat. Shot the shot. Shot the shot. No, that's not.
What? Chat the chat has shot in the shot.
Oh no. Oh, that's the worst. I love it. I love the name. Do you love the name?
It's the best.
You have no choice, so chat decided, so chat decided shot the shot.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Are you sure? You don't sound like you love it.
Oh, I love it. I sure love it. Okay, let's get the horses together though. Because they were in different pens. I don't know why, but they were. Okay, how are we looking at this? Do we like it? I think I like it. It's not too bad. You know, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we need to have like a top on there. I think I just did a black stew. Bob is the only one who voted. It's fine. You had all the power there, Bob. Had all the power there. Let's go. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. This one. No, not there. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, so that's what we need. We can fix this. There we go. And that one. Okay. So we have that one going over there. This one is going, I think, all the way. I think. Because I want to have like, I want this one to go this way. Whoopsie. There we go. Oh my gosh. I've slept for days. Okay, I'm gonna sleep in a second. Hold on. I just can't just stop, you know. I just have to finish this. I did it! Okay. Let's sleep on the edge of the wall, the edge of my house.
Sounds very safe.
You're right, I know, right? I'm the safest person on the earth.
I think I find out. I think I just found out why we're in hospital that often.
Look at that. It's just working hard. So hard. Look at that. There they go. I'm spying on you, Isha.
Spying on me?
Yeah, I'm spying on you.
Are you getting all my building secrets?
Yeah.
I knew.
I've lost you. I'm not that good of a spy, apparently.
I'm in the house.
Yeah, but I've lost you in the house. I don't see your name tag anymore. Oh well, it's okay. Just watch Isha be suddenly behind me. Spooking me right there, I'm sure of it. It's so gorgeous up here though, look at this. It is gorgeous, Isha. Oh, there they are! Oh. I almost died.
Because of me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because of me, because of my own stupid shenanigans.
I was like, did I actually scare you to death there? What?
No. Come on, look at me. Look at your platform from here.
There is actually like a very pink tree over there. Look.
Ooh. We're not talking about the cherries, right?
No. Next to the cherries, there's like a very deep hot pink tree.
Yeah, that's like the rainbow trees, you know?
Yeah, I love that it turned hot pink.
Right? Have you seen the platform? Have you seen your platform over here?
Oh, it looks so cool from here.
I know, right? It's really cool.
Love that.
Oh. Shall we end it here?
Just love that
I
thumbs
meant to stream! I meant to stream! Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
Dark quickly! Come on, really dark quickly!
Oh my god.
Okay.
I knew you needed therapy just now, but like, oh, I didn't know it was that.
Come sit next to me. Come sit next to me. There we go. Can you put your, like, shield away? Hey, there we go. That looks way better. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was an evening. Oh.
Move my chair here.
Yeah.
I can be in the screen without having to stand.
Oh, I believe in you, Isha. Can do it.
Oh my gosh.
I believe in you, Isha.
And if anyone is wondering how I'm doing this, the power of painkillers plus this pillow here. That's how I'm doing the stream.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, everybody. that was it for today. It was a fun stream, a long stream. No, not really a long stream to be fair. But we had a lot to talk about. Let's see. What is it? Okay. But yeah. I hope y'all had a good time. I hope y'all I don't know. Just have a good time. I don't know what I'm saying.
You can see that we're tired.
My head is not in the game. Like it is in the Minecraft game, but not like.
Can you notice that we've had a vacation? We're so well rested and everything. Totally.
Exactly. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Better sheep.
Betere schaapjes.
Betere schaapjes. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for being here. Do you want to rate someone? Maybe?
Nope.
No.